Hi, this is your host. Imagine waking up in the middle of winter, stepping outside and being greeted by temperatures that are so low that if you stayed out long enough, you'd be in danger of dying from hypothermia. And not just you, but all the other humans on the planet too. That was the reality for our species during the Ice Age. So how did the first humans survive such frigid temperatures? To answer that question, we need to take a journey back in time about 125,000 years ago. The Earth had already started coming out of the last Ice Age, but one more glacial period known as the last glacial maximum would begin about 20,000 years later. For example, early humans may have started to use tools and weapons made of more durable materials, like stone and metal to help them hunt more effectively and defend themselves against predators. They also may have started to wear clothing made of animal skins to keep themselves warm enough to survive the cold weather. Despite the constant challenges they face, humans were able to learn from their experiences and adjust their behaviors accordingly. Despite facing extreme cold, food and water scarcity, and dangerous animals, humans were able to make the necessary adjustments to thrive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. And remember to subscribe for new episodes every week. Thanks for watching. See ya. Their ability to cooperate, use advanced tools, and adapt to constantly changing conditions allowed them to not only survive, but eventually flourish during the Ice Age. So next time you feel like the weather is getting a bit too cold or the grocery store is running out of your favorite snack, just remember things could be much worse. You could be trying to survive an ice age. For example, they may have learned to avoid areas that were too cold or dry, or to travel during times of the year when the weather was more favorable. They also may have developed new technologies to help them cope with the harsh conditions, such as improved tools for hunting or shelter. Additionally, early humans began to develop new techniques for gathering food, such as digging for roots and tubers or trapping small animals. These adaptations allowed early humans to continue surviving and eventually thrive despite the harsh conditions of the Ice Age. The most obvious threat was the extreme cold, which created a hostile environment for human life. Working together, humans could take down larger animals for food, build shelters to protect themselves from the elements, and care for sick or injured members of their group. This sense of community and cooperation helped early humans to endure the isolation and hardships of life during the Ice Age. But the changing climate also had a profound impact on the availability of food and water, two essential resources that early humans needed to survive. This period, which peaked at around 20,000 years ago, was the coldest and driest part of the Pleistocene epoch and perhaps the entire Holocene. Many species that could unadapt to the harsh conditions went extinct, while others migrated to more hospitable regions. This created a ripple effect throughout the ecosystem, impacting the animals that relied on those plants and eventually those who ate the animals. Early humans were no exception. They had to adapt to these changes and find new ways to secure food and shelter or face the risk of starvation and exposure. During this time, ice sheets as thick as 4 kilometers covered much of northern Europe, Asia, and North America. These ice sheets were so massive that they depressed the land beneath them, creating a bowl-shaped depression that extended as far south as the Black Sea, the Caspian Sea, and the Great Lakes. As a result, during the height of the Ice Age, the climate was cold and dry all across the northern hemisphere. This climatic shift drastically affected the environment and posed significant challenges for the survival of early humans. As temperatures dropped and precipitation decreased, plant and animal life began to struggle. But humans are incredibly adaptable creatures, and they use their intelligence and ingenuity to overcome these challenges. Another key factor in the survival of early humans was their ability to cooperate and form social groups. Finally, early humans' adaptability and resilience also played a crucial role in their survival. In conclusion, the survival of the first humans during the Ice Age was a testament to their adaptability, resilience, and ingenuity. So, what should we talk about next? Please give us your ideas in the comments section below.